Funny. Papa, you didn't have no money, huh? You should have saved you something.
On the boxer's spectrum between boring and not, Ryan Garcia is the opposite of dull. His personality, loud, funny, undeterred, signals the zero you know what's given.
Hi guys, this is Ryan Garcia. I've been the same person since I was young. I was just a funny dude and I was just trying to have a good time all the time. I like to have fun.
What's up, guy? What's up, fly guy? What's good? We're about to fight Devin Haney. You ready for that smoke?
Your question is he ready for the smoke? Because at the end of the day, you know, he can't do to me. I'm scared for him. You know, I just been praying he's gonna be okay. That's it. I know what I'm about to do. I know what I'm about to do.
Let's get it. It's gonna be a good one when Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia face off April 20th.
He wants to land the hook. That's all he has.
It'll be funny if I knock you out with the right hand. That'd be hilarious.
What if I knock?
He only has the left hook and then bow right hand right in his face. I'm gonna come up with something better in a second. I already know how we get down.
If familiarity breeds contempt, for these two, proximity brings tension.
On April 20th, live on DAZN Worldwide, a score will be settled.
I'm not worried about none of you guys. I'm not... Bro, please, somebody touch me.
Nobody listens to you when you just say it quiet. You gotta be crazy. You have to be as loud as you can.
What if I knocked out your security? I'd be crazy. I might do it. I might around and do it. That's light work. Shut up. Hey, can you teach him how to dress? You cannot dress.
Maybe Devin Haney is more technician than Tyson, but there's plenty of showman in him too. Consider him boxing's Bugs Bunny.
I got a lot of carrots. All GIA certified. What else can I buy? We got the skeleton rose gold APs. I got enough jewelry I could be a jeweler. This shit too fly for Ryan. Ryan don't know how to put it off. He don't know what to do with it. It's like my first big boy watch that I bought. And I didn't really know about jewelry at that time, but I just like to watch. So this will forever be my baby. If it wasn't for boxing, I wouldn't have none of this. I wouldn't be here. Boxing is my true love, something I truly love to do. And I would have did it for free, to be honest. I did it for free for a long time, so it don't feel like a job to me. It's all paying off. You know, some guys, they work their whole life and it never works out for them. But luckily, God put me in this position, and it worked out.
It ain't already cold in New York City. We done brought the ice out.
Yes, sir.
You know, now it's snowing.
And we are in the heart of the city that never sleeps, in Times Square at the Palladium, as they kick off their press tour live on DAZN. Who do you think is going to win the press conference?
I say it's a 50-50.
King, Ryan Garcia. The Dream, Devin Haney.
This one does count. This fight is to see who the best fighter at 140 is.
When I first came into the game, I just wanted to make a bunch of money, and then I did that. But now I want to go for the legacy. I want to go for the belts. Devin's in the way. You know, I'm on my vengeance arc. I'm ready to get back in blood and everything. So I'm coming straight for his neck. I promise you that. I promise you, I'm coming straight for you.
We've seen him take a knee before and quit. And on April 20th, it won't be no different. I'm capturing the bounty, and we coming home with the victory.
How about I beat them? Round me up.
That was one of the best press conferences I've seen in a while.
Yes, it is.
With presser number one done, these two superstars leave New York in a frenzy. Another sign of the spectacle to expect on April 20th.
Whatever you did this morning, do it again every morning, all right?
From Dallas, Texas, world-class boxing gym, the man of the hour has just shown up, Ryan Garcia. The reason we're here today, Ryan Garcia's media workout. I got to ask the regular question. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. So what are we going to see from you today? Full workout, mitts, what?
Whatever Derek wants to do. I mean, we're gonna shadow box, hit the mitts, probably hit the bag, just chill.
All right, so I saw yesterday you posted 146 on the weight right there.
Yeah,
that looks great right now.
That was like me at my.
There's a camera right there.
I know. I like to look at this one too. But yeah, I'm feeling great.
You're right on it.
Strong as fuck.
You're right on it. So with there,
my language.
We're do whatever we want, man.
Yeah,
Come on now.
Yeah,
Ryan, we're a couple weeks away. Actually, next week, we're going to be in New York. All the crazy, the hoopla, like everything else that people want to say, whatever you're doing on social media, whatever you're saying, all the interviews. But people don't realize this. When you lock in, you got to watch out right now. This is so close.
I mean, again, the interpretation for other people, that's on them. I know I was training hard, feeling great. Looking good in the gym. I just look at the facts. Whatever people want to say about me and how they felt, how my actions were, that's on them. I felt like, I don't regret anything I said or did. And now I'm ready to, kick ass on, April 20th, as we know, 420. And we're going to, I could say a lot, but it's better that I show it.
One thing that people can never question you or ask anything about it is your work ethic and your dedication to boxing.
Yeah, I mean, again, you won't find it really from any trainer to say, I don't train hard. To me, it's very disrespectful to all the work I put in as a, young boy, boxing since I was 7 years old. And for people just to disrespect me blatantly and say that, I don't work hard, it's a slap in the face to all the, my work my family did to get me to the position I'm in, all the work I did. To me, it's very disrespectful. It's even raining now. That's how sad it is.
When we had the eclipse yesterday, and I got the rain today, right?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Are you keeping track of anything that Devin is saying or his workout last week?
Once you go to a swimming pool party with Diddy, it's like you don't even pay attention to what the fuck he's saying. But at the end of the day, once your booty hole got tickled, it's over. You can't even say nothing after that. I'll be real with you. Once they got the tapes, it's over for him. It's fucked.
When the fight next Saturday, what are we going to see from Ryan Garcia?
None of that shit, but you're going to see an ass whooping. I'm going to whoop his ass. I'm going to beat him. I'm going to cook him. It's going to be light work for me. Another day in the office. It's going to be one of those things where you're just like, yo, hold my beer, watch this.
He's a champion. He's gone to Australia. He's defended it. In light work, that confidence, why?
He's just not on my level. He's never going to be on my level, He's a good fighter, but he's not my level, I mean, they're just like some people. You got Usain Bolt, and then you got the other, people. At the end of the day, I'm Usain. He's those other runners that we can't even name. Who's the second fastest runner in the world? We don't know. We just know Usain Bolt. So all you know is Ryan Garcia is going to beat up this guy.
The confidence, you've always had it, but you say there's levels to it. Everybody was like, there's levels to this game.
That's a corny-ass thing.
I'm appreciating. I mean corny today. That's what I got to do.
No, but no, not you. I'm saying the term, like, those levels to this. Like, I apologize for even saying that. Everybody says that. I just know that, here, he's right there, That's it. In this boxing game, I'm good at it, great at it. When I'm having fun, I'm even better at it. Some days I don't like training, some days I do. At the end of the day, I'm just a great boxer. That's it. Point blank period. I was born to fight.
You can get better.
Yeah, you keep going. You discover new things about boxing. It's pretty repetitive at the end of the day, but again, there's some challenges. Some guys do different moves. Like, oh, well, why would you do that there? So it's cool.
So you keep on moving, keep on impressing, keep on progressing, keep on getting better and better.
Yeah,
the belts are there.
I'm strong now. Now as like a full. Well, I would say early stages of my prime. I was already good as like a adolescent, as a little boy, but now I'm, now more of a grown man. It's even better. Like, it's just scary. It's really scary. My dad,
People will say that, right? You reach your physical prime, you get that man strength, you get the dad strength. You feel that?
Yeah. Everything got bigger.
You feel stronger.
I'm just fucking with you.
I've known you forever. I'm used to this. Yeah. Remember, we were at the Belasco before you even signed, bro.
But it was funny.
Yeah, it was. It was good. You've been getting better with those jokes, too, man.
Come on now.
All that time around Henry and Sib.
I've been practicing everything.
When you do come to camp and you lock in, right?
Yeah.
What are the workouts like? Because we're at this gym right here, World Class Boxing. There's no frills about it. It is old school, get in, get out, work. Right. There's no shine to this, man.
No.
You like that?
No. I mean, it's cool. We come in here, we put our work in. There's not really much to it. You go and grind just like, people go to work every day. Same shit sometimes, but, at the end of the day, you got to get the work done. And that's how I see it. Just go in there,
whatever I got to do. All right, another rep. All right, what does it matter? We did 100. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, forget all the social media, forget all the talking, forget the press conference, forget all the glitz, the glamour, the diamonds, all the riches.
Forget.
All right, forget it. Good.
All right.
April 20th, none of that matters because when you're in the ring,
That's
it's
all
just
that
you
matters.
against him.
And it's going to be an amazing time. You know, just being in the ring, just being around that energy in NYC. It's going to be a vibe. It's going to be a movie. I know they're all going to be rooting for me. Shout out them. I just want to tell everybody that's going to be in the arena, just make sure, like, you guys create, like, cool chants and, like, uproar, like, woo. Like, I want to feel the vibration in the room. I want you guys to scare Haney with your guys' roar, and then we just annihilate this dude.
You feel that?
Oh, yeah. We all rocking. Everybody knows how I'm coming, you know? Everybody knows the energy I'm bringing. When I step into NYC, it's going to be crazy. You know, they're going to bring the energy. We're going to tear down the whole arena. It's going to be crazy. And then we're going to light one up right after, 420, baby.
When you have that confidence that you're going to win,
I might do it in the ring. No, might not.
Well, shot an idea, right?
I don't know.
When you do win, according to you,
yeah.
What can this do for Ryan Garcia moving forward, the legacy that
I don't even know, bro. At the end of the day, after that, I'm like, what's next? You know, hit up a club, do something. You know, I'm not even going to be worried that I just knocked somebody out and became a WBC champion. I do appreciate it, though. Shout out WBC. Fire, you know, Mauricio Suleiman, everybody, the whole team. You know, I'll wear that crown proudly, you know, be a great champion. But, yeah, I don't really pay attention too much after victories, you know. It's exciting. Like, I'll watch the knockout a couple times, but then after that, what's there to do?
Move on, and what's next?
I've done it too many times. I already know. You know, you win, and then it's like, yeah, and then it's like, all right, what's next?
You mentioned this earlier. You started with your dad and your uncle in the Victorville in the garage. Yeah. You guys turned professional in Tijuana, where the opponents were getting switched on you, and you were losing money going there, right? To where you're at right now, how special is it to have that moment with your parents?
Oh, it's beautiful. You know, they got to see a long journey, but we don't like to look back too much. We just look forward. You know, I don't really like to, you know, reflect too much. Just maybe a little. When it comes to me naturally, I'll reflect. But most of the time, it's like, we're here now. What's up? You know, I don't give a fuck. You know, if I made $1 million yesterday, all right, what's next? Like, boom. That's my mindset. Like, what's next? Let's keep going.
The team you have around you, how cool is that? How special is that?
Special team. Everybody around us is cool. We fun. Have a good time. Never a dull moment in camp. Literally, great time, great vibes. I know Devin Haney is stressing the fuck out. You know.
Why do you think he's stressing?
Because he ain't having fun like me, for sure not. We having fun every day, kicking ass, enjoying life. He's probably with his dad just fucking scratching his head like, I'm scared, Dad. He's talking about Diddy again. You know what I mean? Like, bro, fuck that dude.
When you, like, people have been bringing up how, you know, you guys fought 6 times in the amateurs.
That don't matter. None of that matters. Nothing matters. All that matters is that night. Like, everybody, you know, like it was Game 7. It's Game 7. Game 7 is the most important game. This is the only one that really fucking counts in the pros. 8-ounce gloves, you know, 12 rounds. There's no fucking debate. I'm not going to leave it up to the judges. You know, I mean, if I got to go to the judges, it will. But at the end of the day, that's not my intention. My intention is to lay a stamp on this. Like, yo, Ryan Garcia is the best fighter in the world. And, you know, I just got to keep fighting and improving it. And then just become a champion in multiple weight classes and take my spot as the king of boxing, for sure.
There's your camera. I'm going to get out of the way. Send your message. You have to Devin, answer your fans.
Yo, what's up, Devin? You're a bitch. You told me that you were I wasn't even joking either. At the end of the day, I know damn well you tried to say all that shit about me, and it all came back to you. You and your daddy, you guys are hypocrites. That don't matter in the ring. I'm going to beat your ass. I guarantee you 420, it's on. You thought I was going to make it to the fight. I bet you hoped that I would have got pulled out. You bet you hoped that it was going to be some type of mental health issue. But guess what? I'm right here. I'm right here, and you're going to see me in about a week and a half. I'm going to knock you the fuck out in front of the world. What's up? Shout out to my fans that stayed riding with me, because everybody was trying to claim that I was going crazy. But look at me now, so super in shape, super focused. I stand up for the kids, and I stand it on business. Never folded once. Kept tweeting, kept going. Everybody, so be quiet. No, never did. What's up?
Ryan Garcia, April 20th, Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. He's about to get his hands wrapped, about to do the workout. You'll see that live on DAZN pay-per-view. The main event. Devin Haney takes on Ryan Garcia. We'll be back with moments from Ryan's media workout. Stay with us here in Dallas, Texas.
We had great fights in the amateur, no doubt. We need to fight. Hey, we're good fighters. Let's fight.
Live on DAZN Worldwide, April 20th, Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia.
These two have been going back and forth since the amateur days.
Two generational talents, the world at their feet.
Let's make the fight happen now.
This one is going to be a grudge match.
Set to ignite. Devin the Dream Haney, living the dream. Multiple world champion, undefeated.
I am the man. It's time for me to show the world how great I really am.
Ryan Garcia, lightning fast, explosive, unmissable, going all in.
This is the year I shocked the world.
A world championship is on the line, but only one can wear the crown.
This is something that comes along every now and then in generations. I'm telling you, it's special.
This one counts. Live on DAZN Worldwide, April 20th.
You want some real fight? You can fight me.
It all comes down to tonight. PFL is more than a fight.
Coming straight for you. It's going to be ugly.
Emma Hayes get her hands on the Champions League.
The Carolina Panthers select Bryce Young.
It's the potential for history to be made.
This is where the competition really comes to life.
PFL versus Bellator was just the beginning.
Wow. Speechless. Are you kidding me? I did not expect this.
As DAZN lands a season of top MMA.
Incredible.
Including PFL's exciting league, points, and playoff formats. So enjoy Chris Cyborg, Vadim Nemkov, Clarissa Shields, and Jake Paul. Plus witness Francis Ngannou's MMA return.
Unbelievable.
The 6'8" champ of champs awaits. DAZN, unleash the cage.
Hey champ, I know why you're here. You're a born winner, the top dog. You have a proper punch on you. It only takes one, eh? But I know you're not all about throwing haymakers. You know your bobs from your weaves, and you know DAZN's got over 100 live events every year. Over 100. Proper stat. All the action, the chaos, the comebacks, with non-stop knockout. Big fat one. Together, we're boxing royalty. DAZN, undisputed.
Live on DAZN Worldwide, May 18th. The fight of the century. Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. Tyson Fury looks to reign as king of the division. But Alexander Usyk is undefeated and coming for the crown. For the first time in over 20 years, all the belts are on the line. Ring of Fire, live on DAZN Worldwide, May 18th.
April 20th, Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Ryan Garcia will be available for you live on DAZN pay-per-view as he takes on Devin Haney. Golden Boy Promotions, Matchroom Boxing, Devin Haney Promotions, King Ride Promotions. Everybody wants to be involved in this fight, and you'll see it April 20th, next Saturday. Beto Duran alongside the man who brought this fight to us, the man who made it happen, Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar, before we get into the fight and everything else, though, you walked by and you saw Ryan right now. He looks big, man. He weighs 146.
He does. He looks big. He looks ready. He looks strong. He looks focused. He looks he looks determined.
And last week we were at Wild Card, and great job by Luis and everybody from the Golden Boy putting together the live stream. Right. Devin has showed up, and he looks locked in. What'd you see from Dev?
No, he does look locked in. I mean, Devin is a professional. He knows how to, always stay focused. That's one thing about Devin. He's always in the gym, always working hard, always staying just dialed in. So, now seeing Ryan right now, it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a good fight.
You getting that little excited?
Man, I'm excited.
Itching a little bit?
Now I'm excited. Oh, yeah.
When this fight was brought to you and you were okay, let's make the deal, because Ryan had given you different names. How easy was it to make this fight?
It wasn't difficult at all. I dealt with Bill Haney for quite a while. I even invited him over to my home, and it was pleasant conversations, and they're good people. They're good people, and so it's really nice to be able to deal with somebody like that, of his stature. You know, so yeah, when Ryan gave me the okay, hey, get Haney for me, it was on. I was extremely happy because this fight is one that people must watch.
The last couple of years, you've been on this crusade of like, my fighters need to fight the best out there. We need to give the fans the good fights. Yeah. And Ryan, whether you like him or hate him, whatever it is, you got to give him credit for getting in the ring. We're first Tank Davis, now Devin Haney.
No, you have to. You have to. I mean, this is what a fighter is all about. Ryan Garcia is kind of like the pioneer of everything. You know, he's willing to fight the very best. See, we had an era where everybody was fighting everybody, right?
You were part of it.
Then, yeah. I mean, I made it. I built it, basically. So now we're going back to that era. Now with Ryan Garcia wanting to face the very best, yeah, it's gonna be a fun ride.
Yeah, no more of that. Oh, got to cross the street stuff or avoiding people. Let's work with everybody. You work with everybody.
Let's just work with everybody. Let's do the fights that people want to watch. That's the bottom line. That's the way boxing should be. That's the way the fight game not only survives but flourishes and just keeps growing. So I'm gonna go and speak to everyone out there. You know, I want to make Virgil Ortiz. I want to make, you know, fight him with Crawford. I want to do, you know, all the fights that people want to watch.
Because at the end of the day, it's for the fans.
No, exactly. Look, and I think April 20th, people are going to realize that when you put two great fighters inside a ring who have history in the amateurs, I mean, 6 fights, 3-3. This is for all the marbles. This is the one that counts. I mean, you're going to get a huge event. This is what it's all about. The best fighting the best. The business follows. The money will follow. See, fighters today are worried about, oh, I'm getting paid this and that. And yeah, well, if you become a fighter who is marketable, a fighter who is fighting the best, a fighter who is willing to risk their undefeated record, then the money will follow you. It really will. You know, I set that benchmark when I was fighting. When I fought the very best, guess what? I was getting paid. I was drawing pay-per-views. Now it's Ryan. Take a page out of Ryan's book. You know, fighters should always think about, when you get to that level, stay at that level. That's the bottom line.
Ryan could easily just say, you know, Oscar, after Tank, he took on a very tough Oscar Duarte, who hits hard.
Right.
No easy test. He knocked him out, which is great for Ryan, but he could also just gone somewhere else. You don't want your fighters getting protected. You want them in the ring.
Yeah, look, I mean, look, there's different levels, okay? And when you get to the highest elite level, you should stay there at the high elite level. You know, when you have a fight against Tank Davis, for instance, and you lose, okay, you have a comeback fight. That's fair. That's what Ryan did. Fought Oscar Duarte, who was tough and undefeated, knocks him out, and now is fighting Devin Haney. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. That's exactly why we're going to see this fight be very, very successful. It's going to be huge, and we're going to get a champion.
April 20th, live on DAZN pay-per-view, Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. And if you're on the East Coast, all next week, there will be a bunch of events that Golden Boy is going to be putting on throughout the week, leading up to the main event on Saturday. 11 fights total on the card. So if you're buying a ticket, you're going to see 11 fights. Starts early in the afternoon. 5 on DAZN. You'll see Arnold Barbosa, who you just recently signed, is looking good. Right. Scrappy Ramirez will be on the card. Beck the Bully will be on the card. Charles Cornwell, who just recently signed, they'll be on the card. You'll see those guys. But back to Ryan. When he's out here talking to the media, you know this, Oscar, when you're 18 years old, your body's one way. Coming out of the Olympics one way.
Sure.
You get older. You become that man strength.
Right.
With his speed, how dangerous can it be?
Yeah, no, he's growing into it. I was watching some Ryan fights while flying over here to Dallas, and he's getting strong, and combined with that speed, and now with Derek James, with the knowledge and the experience, yeah, he's going to be a dangerous fighter. He's going to be a very, very dangerous fighter with his length, his youth. He has it all.
You know, Devin kept saying, oh, he only has that left hook. He only has that left hook. When a fighter calls you out and says you only have one thing, you work on everything, right? It's not like you're only working on one thing.
Right, of course.
But Ryan even said, maybe I'll just give you that right hook to knock you out. Like, the confidence this kid has in everything he does.
Yeah. It's quite interesting and fun to watch because you just never know what you're going to get. But at the end of the day, you always get a Ryan that is ready to fight, ready to go to war, and he's always willing to fight the best.
Yeah, this fight has become personal. He and Devin, I mean, since they were 8 years old, they know each other. They've gone to different fights as amateurs, as professionals. We knew this fight was going to happen, that clash. But when it becomes personal, you know some things about having some personal fights. At the end of the day, I even asked Ryan, when you get in the ring, you got to forget all that. You got to just focus on one thing. And the distractions, for Ryan, all the stuff that he does outside of the ring, but when he's in the ring, you got to give him the credit for being so locked in.
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, look, at the end of the day, you're in there with your toughest opponent that you know from the amateurs, and he knows what he's up against. You know, Haney is a very skillful fighter and boxer, but Ryan knows what he's up against, and he knows that he has to be ready. He knows that he's gonna have to be in tip-top shape to beat Devin. So this is why Ryan's working hard. I mean, he is working harder than ever to win this fight.
April 20th, live on the DAZN pay-per-view, and Oscar's, look, I pay my staff. We're going to work. So April 20th, then April 27th in Fresno, Jose Ramirez, Virgil Ortiz, Cinco de Mayo, you got Munguia. We got Hall of Fame weekend coming up this year. And I think you even tweeted back to, was it Shakur? You tweeted like Cepeda maybe at the end of the year.
Sure, why not? I mean, look, William Cepeda's right there as well, so might as well face him against the very best. When you reach that level, and I'll know when fighters reach that level, then you unleash them to the very best. That's what Golden Boy's all about.
Yeah, and Oscar, just like how you want your fighters fighting, you go after the people that come on you on social media. They're trying to throw you.
I was just gonna say, fuck it. But yeah,
but you check them because you're not hiding your guys. You know.
No. And I've said it already many times. It's like this year and for many years to come. Yeah, I'm not holding back. I'm not holding back, not one bit, man. You want to talk shit to me, then I'm going to talk shit to you.
You turn 50 and the viejo comes out of here, right? You just say whatever you want.
Oh, yeah. Shit, why not? Why not, brother?
Golden Boy is here. It is their time.
Here and here to stay, man. Yeah. That's for sure.
Oscar, as always, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Love
you
talking to El Jefe, the Hall of Famer himself, Oscar De Loya. Don't try to troll you because he's got all kinds of gifs and giffies for you, bro. He's ready to hang out with you. April 20th, live on the DAZN pay-per-view. So we've heard from Oscar De Loya. We've heard from Ryan Garcia. We'll still be talking to his trainer, Derek James, coming up. So it'll be Golden Boy Promotions in association with King Rye Promotions, Devin Haney Promotions, Matchroom Boxing. They'll bring you the pay-per-view April 20th, live for the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Of course, make sure you subscribe to the Golden Boy YouTube page, the social media accounts for all the behind-the-scenes coverage of what's going to happen next week in New York. I know I'm talking with the Golden Boy PR staff, Jay Murcia and Jessica Rosales, about a lot of the cool stuff that they have planned for Fight Week in New York City. Of course, the fight will be at Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Some great fights over the years. Golden Boy keeping active. Ryan is moments away from doing his full media workout here at the World Class Boxing Gym in Dallas, Texas. There you see him, Ryan Garcia, who's coming off a knockout victory of Oscar Duarte. And earlier I said he fought Jack Catterall. I messed that up. It was Luke Campbell who he knocked out. So look at Ryan's record recently. Oscar Duarte knocked him out in the 8th round. That was in Houston in December. He got knocked out by Tank Davis April of last year. So almost to the day. He got knocked out April 22nd of 2023 against Tank Davis. That was in the 7th. So a year later, he will be taking on Devin Haney. Credit to Ryan Garcia getting in that ring right away, trying to put his greatness on the line. He also, in 2022, knocked out Javier Fortuna. He went the distance with Emmanuel Tego, who was running the entire time in San Antonio. And January 2021 is when he knocked out Luke Campbell. And before that, a fantastic knockout of Francisco Fonseca, a first-round highlight that was all over ESPN. A career that started in 2016. Ryan Garcia's first fight against Edgar Mesa. That was the Rancho Grande Bar in Tijuana, Mexico. That was in June of 2016. Ryan knocked him out in 134 of the first round. Then his next fight was against a man named Hector Garcia. Knocked him out in the first round. And then 3 weeks later, knocked out Luis Lozano in the first round. So his first few fights were in Tijuana because he was only 17 years old at the time. That fight against Hector Garcia was at the Billar El Perro Salado, the Salty Dog. And then after that, he fought at Rancho Grande Bar. So when you fought at Rancho Grande Bar and Perro Salado, you go. Then his U.S. debut was in August 2016. The Exchange in L.A. He's also fought the Sportsman Lodge. Excellent club show in Southern California. And then December of 2016 is when he made his professional Golden Boy debut. That was on the Bernard Hopkins Joe Smith undercard. That was in 2016. Hopkins, Joe Smith. Usyk was on that card. Jojo Diaz. And Ryan Garcia opened up that show as his first fight with Golden Boy Promotions. And then it went after that. Just kept on going, put on the show. Now he's the main event live on DAZN pay-per-view April 20th from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. For this camp, and recently Ryan just moved to Dallas, Texas. This will be his second camp training here in Dallas alongside Derek James, who is very nicely hosting us today at World Class Boxing Gym. Derek, you showed up earlier. You were all covered up. Now you're ready to work, right?
Well,
the sleeves are out, right?
Time to work now.
Time to
work. Yeah, time to get to work. In.
When Ryan shows up, what's a normal workout session with him?
More about shadow boxing. I think that's the most important part of boxing. So we go over what we worked on. Then we get into the mid work. Then we'll hit the heavy bag. After that, finish up with shadow boxing to practice of what we worked on. Then after that, we do some abs or calisthenics. We do some sprints on the bike or something like that. So, yeah.
The kid never stops working. I've always heard of his work ethic is there.
Yeah, he's a worker. He's a worker, yeah.
Your first fight with Ryan, he ended it in a 7th round knockout of Oscar Duarte. So for a first fight, it's kind of hard to really get to know and implement everything, right? So now you came back. What's it like for this camp?
I think that it's so much about the willingness of the fighter to engage and to embrace what you teach or what you do. I mean, so I think that the more he embraces what you teach or what you ask him to do, the better the performances are. So, I think that because, they have to if you think about this, to be a boxer, you have to be willing to give up something. Give up yourself or whoever you know yourself to be to become something that somebody else thinks they can help you become.
How good can this kid be?
I think he can be as good as he wants to be. And what that means is that the willingness to dedicate and put the work in, you get everything out of it you want.
You're looking at Ryan Garcia, weighed 146 yesterday for his WBC check-in. He'll be fighting next Saturday, April 20th at Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Now, Derek, you had an excellent pro career. You train a lot of fighters. You know what's going on. AG, just come on, man. Come on, AG. Just come on. Get the phone, AG. Come on. But you know what it's like when you have elite fighters.
Right.
You know what it's like when you have fighters who are just going through the motions.
Right.
You had it all. So you know what it is. When he comes in to you and says, Derek, I want you to train me.
Right.
Did you take him right away? Because you don't work with just anybody.
No, I didn't take him right away. It took some time to sit back and think about it. And initially I told him I can't do it. I said, because I don't have the time. The time that you need to be successful, I don't have that time. Mm-hmm. So it was like...
Because you don't waste your time either.
That too. So it's like I don't take any more fighters and like this. I'm not taking any more fighters after this. I'm like I'm done. I'm out of boxing. I'm packing up. So it's like for me it's like you have to be able to want it, and it's very difficult to tell who wants it because everybody says they want it. Mm-hmm. But it's about who's willing to do some things to be able to be successful. Everybody works out. Everybody trains hard. But what are you willing to give up?
What do people don't they know about Ryan? Because we know what he shows us on his social media. We know what he does in the fights. But you're here with him when the doors are closed, the cameras are off. What don't we know about him?
I think that, I think the person that he presents himself to be is very nice. He's a very loving young man. And I think that's. I mean, I don't know if they know him from a personal perspective, but that's how he is. Very, genuine.
Yeah.
And so, he's a pretty good guy.
That's what I tell people. Like, Ryan. I don't. Look, we're not friends, but I've known him before he came to Golden Boy. I've known him for a while. It's like he's a nice guy. When there's no cameras around, it's just you and him talking. It's just such a super kid.
Right.
But then you got to put on that persona sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I think that for
all fighters do that. We all do that.
Put it like this. They feel like they have to because it's part of the show.
Yeah.
But I think in reality, you don't have to put on anything. I think that you have to be able to be yourself. I mean, the person who can be himself in any kind of harsh situation, crazy situation, is the real individual. Everybody else, if you had to fake and put on a Bravo, that's different. So, I mean, you just got to go be yourself. You don't have to be nothing but yourself.
All right, last one for you, Derek. And I know you're not going to give predictions, but is this the best we're going to see Ryan next Saturday?
This is what I'll say, because so much about, I said earlier, about how much they embrace the lessons, right? So if you can embrace those lessons, you'll see the best version of Ryan Garcia.
Are you going to retire now?
Well, I'm saying later. After these young men finish doing what they're doing, I'm
You're done.
Out.
You're done. Well, don't be done. We need you next Saturday,
I'm going
Derek.
to drop the mic.
All right, well, don't drop this one. This is expensive. Drop the other mic. Oh, there you hear the voice of Derek James. Derek does a great job training his fighters here at his gym, World Class Boxing in South Dallas. We're actually south of Dallas. Right now, Luis, can we get that graphic up? What you got coming up? We have a lot of shows coming up for Golden Boy. April 27th is a show. May 5th, Munguia and Canelo will be going at it. Let me show you what that is. Jose Ramirez in Fresno, Virgil Ortiz, the co-feature. Virgil from here, Grand Prairie, Texas, not too far where we're at today. And joined now by the man who is the father first, then I'll say the trainer, Henry Ramirez, right? Henry, I've known you for a while. Henry Garcia. I'm looking at Jose Ramirez's graphic right there. You know Jose Ramirez too. You know everybody. Yes, he is.
He's a good fighter. Yeah. But I like Virgil.
Yeah, you love Virgil. Right?
Oh, I love him.
Yeah, Henry Garcia, the man who introduced Ryan to the sport of boxing. And Henry, when Ryan was here, was talking.
Yes.
I brought up that Tijuana story, right?
Yeah.
And you looked at him like you guys had a connection because no matter what, there might have been 4 of your people with you in Tijuana that night when they changed an opponent on you and you had no idea what's going on.
And referee,
opponent, and 20 pounds.
Yeah, he just it was just incredible how things can just change in a matter of minutes. And then he's a main event. So I was like, whoa, what's going on? And then the weird part about it, Beto, was they had better uniforms than us. I was like, oh, something's going on.
You thought you had something good.
Yeah, I'm like, something's going on here.
Henry Garcia. The reason I bring that story up to you is because, there's so much talk about Ryan outside of the ring.
Yeah.
And that's, it's self-inflicted. People are going to have him. I always say they're going to love him, they're going to hate him. But at the end of the day, you can never question Ryan's desire, his work ethic, and the roots.
His ability. That's correct. Yeah, that's something that people overlook. It's because he's so popular in social media that people just get driven into that aspect of it. But, as a father, as a coach, I see the work ethics that he has been displaying throughout his whole career, and it's been fantastic.
Henry, give you a lot of credit because a lot of fathers will not give up the training #1 role. You understand, like, I'm going to be in that corner, but it's time for my son to learn from other people.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't have no shame in that because here's the thing. I had Ryan when he was 13-0 with 12 KOs, okay? What father is going to step down from that? And the reason why I stepped down, and I'm going to clarify that, is because as you continue going up and up, I realized, you know what? Things can get pretty rough out there. And I'd rather just, hey, I'll be his coach, but I'm going to step down because what happens is that when something goes wrong, who's the first person they blame and who's the first person they get rid of?
Yeah.
The main coach, right? Okay, I want the father-son bond to always be number one. So as far as I'm concerned, I did the right thing.
Yeah, and a lot of credit. A lot of people say
Right.
this. Maybe the demise of boxing is the father-son. Next thing you know, you don't talk to each other. You don't want to have that.
You have Sean Porter and his dad had some issues. You had Mayweather and his father had issues. You had, even at
So
one
on
time.
and so many-
yeah,
so
so
many.
on. So it's like, why go into that mode when you can just, hey, love your child and just keep it real?
You brought the camp to Dallas. Ryan's moved to Dallas.
Yes.
So you're here. What's it like being in this gym? Because for full disclosure, we're not in a fancy influencer gym. This is nitty-gritty where, as my Uber driver told me, he's like, are you sure you want to go down the street?
Yeah. This is like the Bronx gym out there. It's like it's just old-fashioned. It has what it needs. And that's it. He's very old school, but you know what? I mean, we
Reminds you of
appreciate
Victorville,
that.
the garage.
Yeah, the garage. Yeah,
Because it's cold in here right now.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, but we're having a great time. We're having a great time.
Henry, for the legacy factor.
Yes.
Ryan gets the victory.
Yes.
There's so many people that can say, wow, he took the undefeated record from the champ.
Yes.
He went there on the B side.
Yes.
Legacy-wise. Brian says he's not worried about it, but I know you are because you're a boxing historian. You know what's going on.
Well, I mean, I'm not worried about it because I know, Beto, that what Ryan can display. I mean, he's got his skill set. He's got everything that you need when it comes to boxing, his IQ, his speed, his power, his knockout ratio. When you have all that going for yourself, I mean, it's like, I don't even worry. I mean, Haney's okay. I mean, I like that. He's won, and I appreciate that too. But you haven't faced my son.
Okay, you give credit where credit's due, but not against here.
Absolutely. I mean, but, you got to understand my son comes in, he's a different boxer. He's something that he hasn't faced yet. And remember, all those guys that Haney's beaten, I mean, think about it. What does Loma, what does Cambosos and Prograis and Linares, what do they have in common? If you think about it, you're going to say, well, blah, 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 blah. Oh, they're 34, 35 years old, pushing 40. Come on. You're fighting a guy, my son, who's 25 years old, okay, same age as him, taller, stronger, and faster. So now you're going to see what a real boxer is. So if he could do what he could do to them, to Ryan, I don't think so.
All right, Henry, without giving us too much detail, when he's in the gym right now, his body looks different. He's growing into it. Oscar was saying how strong he looks. How hard is he hitting? You don't hold the mitts for him anymore, do you?
Well, I do, but I tell you, he messes this up a lot.
The elbow.
And I'm,
the elbow
I'm very, I'm very reluctant to hold the mitt, but I
you're in
love
good
it.
shape, Henry, but
No.
That kid's hurting.
Well, yeah, he's got that power, that beginning man strength. Where it's like I'm telling you, Beto, I'm being honest and I'm being real.
Yeah.
If he tags anyone, he's gonna knock you out.
As fast as he is.
As fast and as strong as he is. I mean, the perfect example is Duarte. Duarte is a tough fighter.
Yep.
That's a tough fighter, and Brian even told me, Dad, that guy can hit. But look what happened.
When you look at it, when you're here at sparring, how hard is it finding sparring partners for him?
Well, it's, we have to hire people to come down, but I'm telling you, he does very well with his sparring partner. I can't give too many details out, but I'll tell you this much.
How hard is it to find it? Because I've heard some guys don't want to come back.
Well, let's just put it this way. I can't reveal things, but I'm telling you, Ryan is ready.
Yeah. For you, Henry, again, you're not the one in the ring.
Right.
But when did you know what, as pros, Team Haney, Team Garcia are going to get after it?
There was the last time that we sparred over there in Coachella. We were there, and they were trying to set Ryan up. I know that they were.
As amateurs?
Yeah, as a sparring partner, because we went out there, and Haney had a body protector underneath his shirt. We caught that, Probably he doesn't like body shots, but we'll soon find out, right? Anyways, that's when after the sparring, man, there was a little controversy. And I turned around and I looked at his father. I said, you know what? I said, we are going to meet someday in the pros. I said, and you'll see. And he goes, yeah. He goes, we'll see. And here we are.
And now you're the main event, April 20th,
That's right.
Barclays Center, DAZN pay-per-view.
I love it.
It's been a long road, Henry, from the garage in Victorville
gosh.
to sleeping in the van in the middle of Kansas.
Absolutely.
Tijuana, and now Barclays. Happy for you guys.
I love it, man. Thank you. Thank you, Beto. Thank you very much.
Garcia,
Thank you.
As always, thank you so much for everything. Ryan Garcia, ready to do some mitt work right now. He's ready to show up. He's ready to get going. And we'll see from him. As always, thank you to Henry Garcia and the Garcia clan for helping us out with everything that we need. So Ryan getting the gloves ready to go. Derek James with him. CIP.
We've always met in the final.
Nope. No. Which one? No, because he's going to give me banned. Please. Wait, AG?
Ajay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why you keep calling me AG? I never say AG. All right, here at the world-class boxing gym in Dallas, Texas, Beth Duran, along with, look. You see the shirt? It says top notch, TNT training.
Right.
I don't even want to say his real name. So his name is Sip. You've heard Ryan shout out a lot. His last name, we don't have one for him. It's just going to be Sip. This is Ryan's strength and conditioning coach. He does not want to get interviewed. I've known him for a while. He loves being behind the scenes. He loves being the guy hyping everybody up because a good trainer stays in the back and just works the guys out. All right, hold the microphone. I know you're nervous now. I don't get nervous. Oh, you don't get nervous?
Not at all.
Is that why you were like, don't do it?
Well, I just don't like doing it because, like you said, I like to stay in the behind the scenes,
I'm asking
get these babies ready.
That's the thing. Let's go back to it. Ryan Garcia, you've known him since he was, 12, 13 years old?
No, about 18.
18? Okay, so he showed up for Victorville. I knew he was a teenager, showed up to you. You don't take on many clients, right? You train them, but you don't take on new ones, let alone boxers, because you know how erratic they can be, how divas they can be, how they don't want to work sometimes and they have their own thing. But Ryan was different for you. You took him on right away. Why?
Right. Well, his mom found us, and it was just she said, my son's special. And like you said, we always hear everybody's parent talking about my kid's special. Well, this one here was kind of, I called my boy TJ Hujmazada from out there who follows boxing. And he said, hey, Sip, this is going to be, like I say, a $100 million kid. So, he's special. He works hard. And that was one thing that we said, let's go ahead and take this kid on.
Your job is to make sure Ryan is on weight, on point, locked in. But you're not just the trainer. You're also more like counselor, the big brother, the uncle, right?
Right.
But at the end of the day, you will get after him if he's not doing the work. But you never have to do that because his work ethic is so off the charts.
Right. And that's one thing that we always say, man, these kids work hard. If a kid works hard, I'm willing to take them on.
Yeah.
I don't care what status they are. Like I said, when I met Ryan, he didn't have nothing.
Yeah.
He was.
For Ryan, he's a fighter where, you kind of have to kick him out of the gym sometimes too, right? Because you got to, rest right now. For this camp, how has it been?
The same thing. He's been working like crazy. He goes nonstop. And once again, we have to have a rest day, which he really don't believe in rest days.
I've known you for a while. You go and train guys. You had Mark Castro coming into the gym. You had the Vargas kids have come into the gym. But when Ryan said, hey, look, Sip, I'm over to Texas. I know you got your NFL clients that you train. We got to be on the same page. Right. Like, you guys have a different kind of bond. So you know what's going on. And I always tell people, the outside of the ring stuff, that's not him. That's other stuff.
Right.
In here, in the ring, that's what matters because at the end of the day, you cannot question this kid's work ethic and determination at all.
Right, not a bit. Like I said, man, the work ethic, that's why I chose to come out here. Like I said, we created this bond when we started and said, listen, if you work hard, no matter what happens, I'll be with you to the end. So as long as he keeps working hard, I'm here.
Yeah. How hard does he hit now?
Extremely hard.
Yeah, because he's in his
I said when
mid-20s
you're
now.
squatting 365, playing with it.
365 you squat?
Yes, and you've seen it.
Yep.
Your son comes into my gym.
Yep.
You've seen your baby transformation.
Yep.
So like I said, just imagine with someone that I have so much time with because you guys cannot make it all the time. Your baby's in New York.
Yeah.
Like my son. I'm with him every day.
Yeah.
So the squat is nuts. The bench is nuts.
He is that strong. And and also, some of the videos out there, Ryan working out, you guys are just trolling people, huh?
Yeah, that's it, man. We show, like I say, we show band work. We do band workouts. We've been showing bands forever just to put a point out there like, oh, this is what we do. But in reality, we bang weights every morning.
They're bringing your son in here. AJ's the quarterback.
Yeah,
Ajay Montes, who's joining us right now. And Ajay is, first of all, suited and booted, so you're looking good. But you are liaison to Ryan. You're there. You're with him all the time. Again, we're not going to get into all the other stuff, but it's more like just the boxing-focused workout. How locked in is this kid right now?
Man, super locked in. Working nonstop, 24/7. Man, it's always work, recovery, a little bit recovery, but man, it's just working nonstop.
What's
He's
he
been
like?
killing it.
What's he like just living with him, being around him?
Oh man, this is the funniest. We have the best time ever, man. We laugh all day. We work, business first. And it's just, man, it's just love, just being love all around.
Yeah, because I was talking to Ryan earlier. He was like, look, our camp is fun. I'm like, what do you mean camp is fun? Like, it's like, how is it fun?
We're just funny people, man. We just always make jokes, like I said, business always first. We work hard, but at the end of the day, we have fun.
But the biggest thing is family. Like I say, we're family. Like I say, he's been around them. He came to school at SMU. We played football up here. So it's just one of those things where it's family. And when you're around family in a team atmosphere, man, you have no choice but to have fun. Like we always say, we have fun while we're working out. That's the only way to do it.
All right, the Montes family doing a great job with Ryan behind the scenes. All right, thank you guys so much. Sip, I appreciate you guys. Let's watch and listen to Ryan Garcia snap those punches.
Listen.
Ask him, wait. What's that? He said he can jump. I guess I'll put it.
We'll do. No, it's muted on. It's muted in the trailer for this answer.
Turn this one on.
Yeah.
pull these up. Hey, Luis, I'm in the ring. All right. So Ryan Garcia says it's going to be the last round. He's working with Derek James right now. Getting a full workout in. Ain't messing around today. He looks locked in, Oscar.
He looks locked and loaded. Every round that goes by, he's going to get better, stronger, faster. I can see it. The punching power, the snap in his punches, phenomenal.
Imagine if there would have been a live stream back in your day when you were fighting. You just had the media days in Big Bear, but none of this live streams.
Right. No live stream here, but yeah, this is what the sport has evolved to, and it's great that people can watch live. You know, and from the comfort of your home, or while you're driving in your car, or you know, playing hooky from school, or
pretending to work.
Pretending to work, exactly.
But here ringside, you can hear the snap on the punches, and he's only going about like 75%.
No, he's only. Trust me, he's only going about 60%. Yeah, I can see the punches snap. Yeah, he's locked and loaded.
Let's get Henry Ramirez. Henry, when you see your son in there right now, what are you looking at?
I'm looking at greatness right now because he's focused. Look at him. I mean, come on. You can't hide from this. I mean, he's just he loves it. He feeds off of it. I mean, he's just being Ryan. That's it. Look at him.
And he's not even going like 60%, Oscar said.
Not even. He's going like 40-50% right now. But look how focused he is. See that? That's what you look at for. You know, is he focused? See? And every once in a while he'll throw a power shot. See? There's your power shot right there. That's it. Come on. Can you handle that? Come on.
Well, I'm not. That's why I put makeup on and talk.
Look at that. Look at that. Come on.
Soap in the eye?
No, not really. Don't worry about that. Hey, Dad, you got a towel? Yeah, we're going to bring it.
All right, done with 3, Ryan. How'd that feel? Okay.
Oh, light work. Right. Yeah. No, that's all right. Oh, okay. Don't worry. We go harder than that. Bill. So if you haven't bought your tickets now, go buy them. Because we are definitely fighting. I did not do this shit 2 months straight. I'm not fighting.
workout, that shit was weak. Y'all were hyping that up, bro. When he was hitting the body thing, I swear, bro, I could teach a 12-year-old kid to hit harder. I'm not even capping either. Like, you bring me a 12-year-old kid, I'm going to make him hit way sharper than Devin Haney. That shit, I'm like, what? You guys are hyping some shit up. But no, hype him up. It's all good. Hype his ass up. I'm going to put that motherfucker down. Watch. Definitely going to put him down. All right, what's up?
All right, done with 3.
Yeah.
Didn't even start warming up.
That was a warm-up. That wasn't anything. I'm not even breathing. There's none of that. You know what I mean? Like, light work, bro. I run 10, 12,
Light work.
15 miles, 30 miles for fun. Just to do it. I just start running. I'm like Forrest Gump. Like, why'd you run? I don't know. I just felt like running. Bro, I just felt like running.
Get Ryan Garcia locked in. Felt like running.
Felt like running. Now I feel like hitting the bag. Let's go.
You gonna hit the bag? All right. Make some way. He's gonna go hit the bag. 3 good rounds in the ring. There you see Ryan. Got to get the pictures with Chris Escada, Golden Boy photographer extraordinaire, best in the biz out there. Ryan. April 20th, live on DAZN pay-per-view from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Golden Boy Promotions, association with King Rye Promotions, Devin Haney Promotions, Matchroom Boxing. So Ryan Garcia, media workout continues. Doing a full media workout here in Dallas, Texas from a world-class boxing gym in Dallas, Texas. So he just got done with the ring work. Now he's making his way over to the heavy bag where he'll put in some work right now. Of course, tickets available. Go to Ticketmaster.com. April 20th, live on DAZN pay-per-view. Golden Boy Promotions. Oscar De La Hoya bringing you Devin Haney against Ryan Garcia from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Make sure you follow the Golden Boy social media accounts for all that good information behind the scenes and everything you need to know to get ready for April 20th in Brooklyn, New York.
Devin, when you think of matching up with Ryan, how challenging do you think this fight's going to be?
I don't think that Ryan has got much better since the amateurs. Ryan fights the same way, does the same things. I mean, obviously he's got bigger and stronger, but it's the same thing.
I would imagine, Ryan, you think you have developed some new things. What do you think's different about you since those days?
I know the steps I've taken.
I think he's a one-trick pony.
Oh my gosh, bro, it's annoying because he's just using that tank. Like,
how am I using? It's the truth.
No, it's not, bro. Have I knocked people out with a right hand before?
But once they
have
took
I
away
knocked out somebody with a right hand before?
Who?
I don't know, but have I?
Who?
Have I?
Who?
Have I knocked out somebody with a
Tell
right
me
hand?
who.
Have I knocked somebody out with a right hand?
Tell me who.
I just said, have I knocked out?
No, I'm talking about on the elite level.
Oh, okay, that's what you're saying? Well, not yet. You'll be the first one?
No, I won't. No, I won't.
Bro, it would be funny if I knock you out with a right hand. How hilarious that would be. He only has a left hook.
It would be funnier if I knock you out with a left hook.
That would be
What if I knock you out with a left hook?
That would be comedy. I'm not gonna lie.
Hilarious, right?
I might make a reel about it. Like, that was funny. I might meet myself if that happens.
Stamp it.
Ryan Garcia getting his full media workout in, so thanks to all the members of the Dallas media and members that traveled here to check out Ryan Garcia's media workout. The last one in Texas before he heads to New York over the weekend. Doing a full bag workout. Derek James watching. So he did 3 rounds in the ring, giving us members of the media and everybody who traveled good work. Here from Dallas, Texas. Home now for Team Ryan Garcia. Devin the Dream Haney, 31-0, 15 KOs. Defends his title against King Ryan Garcia, 24-1, 20 KOs. 12-round pay-per-view. Live on DAZN pay-per-view. April 20th in Brooklyn, New York. Super lightweight belt on the line. The WBC super lightweight belt will be on the line April 20th at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Ryan Garcia. Love him or hate him, but you got to watch him. He wanted the fight with Devin Haney. It's a personal fight. Well, he's going to get it. Live on DAZN. Golden Boy Promotions bringing it to you. Interesting day here. It's a pouring rain here in Dallas, Texas, where they saw the eclipse yesterday. Today it's all about Ryan Garcia, a young man who mentioned earlier when he fought on that Bernard Hopkins Joe Smith card in December 2016. Already had a suit deal. Showed up to the press conference, suited and booted, had a full suit on. It was all about business. Built up his social media following and also built up his career, built up his record, knocking out fighter after fighter, whatever challenge in front of him. His only blemish, a loss to Tank Davis, who's just a monster. But Ryan said he wants to fight Tank again, fight anybody in the 140-pound division. He weighed in yesterday with the WBC at 146 pounds. So the fight will be at 140, on point, on weight, ready to go. Giving the members of the media a full workout. It's going to be a heck of a fight. Ryan and Devin going back and forth at the press conference in New York, press conference in LA, social media, jabs, barbs, everything you could think of. At the end of the day, when you get in the ring April 20th, all that goes out the window. So Ryan's complaining about his eye. What happened is he has soap in his eye, he said. So he got some soap because he put some like lotion in his hair. He doesn't put gel, he just puts lotion. So that sweat is now getting into his eyes. So he's not hurt, he just like stinks a little bit. As always, thanks to members of the media that showed up here in Dallas, Texas. And thanks to Derek James and World Class Boxing Gym for hosting us. Kid looks locked in. There you see his father, Henry. Man introduced him to the sport along with his uncle. Then went from nothing to now making more than $30 million a fight, according to Ryan. So many endorsements outside of the ring. Self-made. At the end of the day, though, the talent is what needs to carry you. And we will see that talent on display April 20th. Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. And so once Ryan gets done with his workout, we're all going to get kicked out. He's going to have his sparring sessions to go. We will not be able to see that. Leaning on that bag, working on the inside game. You'll be able to see a lot of behind-the-scenes coverage of what happened here in Dallas today on YouTube, on Instagram, and on the Golden Boy TikTok page. Make sure you subscribe to all the channels that Golden Boy has for you. As Jessica Rosales has built the program to over 1 million followers on IG. TikTok is growing. The one and only J-Ro. Jane Mercia does a great job also at Golden Boy PR. CEO Rob Gaspari in attendance, along with Oscar De La Hoya, the president, founder, Hall of Famer. 11 fights will be on the card next Saturday. 5 of them on DAZN. You'll also see Arnold Barbosa, Scrappy Ramirez, Beck the Bully, Charles Cornwell. Derevchenko will be on the card. And opening up early will be our guy Johnny Cañas, a young Golden Boy prospect. 11 fights total. Ryan's still working. And the rain is pouring. Is this a thunderstorm? I'm from California. I don't know about thunderstorms. Is this a thunderstorm? All day? So that's what you hear. We're metal roof on top of us. So you hear that rain starting to hit, pouring. And shout out to our production crew that's in the street right now. Clear Life Media taking care of us. Luis Gonzalez, producer, director extraordinaire. All right, credit to Ryan. A lot of media workouts. It's just a lot of fluff. Show up, picture op, move, a little shadow boxing. Nah, this kid is working. See that dent on the side of the Everlast bag. Yeah, the father-son bond. You'll see it on both sides of the ring. Henry Garcia, Ryan Garcia, Bill Haney, Devin Haney. Next Saturday, Brooklyn, New York.
God did. God did. All glory to Jesus. All glory to Jesus. All glory to Jesus.
The Ryan Garcia media workout. Dallas, Texas. World-class boxing gym. Ryan's still going. We were told he was going to do a workout. We didn't know he was going to go all out. So thanks to Ryan for giving us that good content. He's digging to that bag. It's rare where Ryan allows people into the gym like this. Usually a closed session. So we'll see the videos that he posts, but thanks for opening up and giving the members of the media that show up here on this rainy Tuesday afternoon in Dallas, Texas, a full-on workout, along with his trainer, Derek James, their second fight together. Not in this rain. April 20th, live on DAZN pay-per-view. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, 140-pounders go at it from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. A career that's been going pro since 2016. Now goes for a big opportunity for Ryan Garcia. Came up short against Tank Davis. What will happen when he takes on Devin Haney? You heard Ryan speak very, very confident that he's going to stop Devin Haney. He's going to end him. He's going to put on a show. As he said, there's levels to this. And you know what it is? Ryan Garcia is very confident in himself because of the team that he has with him. Golden Boy Promotions, along with King Ryan Promotions, Devin Haney Promotions, Matchroom Boxing. Everybody wants to be involved for this mega fight that will be taking place April 20th, next Saturday, from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Do not miss out on that. As always, stay with the Golden Boy social media pages and the YouTube page for all behind-the-scenes coverage, and especially next week in New York. So many cool events that Golden Boy has planned on Fight Week. For everybody working behind the scenes, Luis Gonzalez, our producer, director extraordinaire, we got to go because it started to leak inside here. There's a couple of raindrops coming through. There's one of them, and behind me is that young man, right? Two-Tech, right? Two-Tech Flores, right? I think he's 19. Oh, he's 20. He's old now. He's 20. I met him when he was 18. That right there, Elijah, is Ryan's sparring partner. Talented young man who's been here for a month sparring with Ryan. So Ryan's been getting that good work here in Dallas, Texas. So for everybody behind the scenes, of course, our Hall of Famer himself, Oscar De La Hoya, I'm Beto Duran. Thanks for watching Ryan Garcia's media workout from the World Class Boxing Gym in Dallas, Texas. We will talk to you next week from New York.
He was on the right path, then he messed up. You know, not my problem. I was cool with Kanye, but it's a weird thing, you know? Like I'm trying to cancel Diddy. Bro, he canceled himself. The fuck are you talking about? Once you do sex trafficking, that's on you, bro. That's a bad move.
Any other artists you would think about coming out with?
What?
Any other artists you would like?
Nah, I might go solo dolo. Me. Or maybe Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi's cool. Solo dolo. He has a song like that. Or Mojo So Dope. We had great fights with amateurs, no doubt. We need to fight. Hey, we're good fighters. Let's fight.
Live on DAZN Worldwide, April 20th, Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia.
These two have been going back and forth since the amateur days.
Two generational talents, the world at their feet.
Let's make the fight happen now. This one is going to be a grudge match.
Set to ignite. Devin the Dream Haney, living the dream. Multiple world champion, undefeated.
I am the man. It's time for me to show the world how great I really am.
Ryan Garcia, lightning fast, explosive, unmissable, going all in.
This is the year I shocked the world.
A world championship is on the line, but only one can wear the crown.
This is something that comes along every now and then in generation. I'm telling you, it's special.
This one ounce. Live on DAZN Worldwide, April 20th.
You want the real fight? You can fight me.